Man, there's movies like this that piss me off. As someone who loves martial arts films, and video games, this is one of those films that made me ask the question, who in their right mind said, hey, you know what would be a good idea? Gee, I don't know. Let's, out of boredom, make another movie based off of a video game, make it the way we want to make it. Let's piss off the fans by not making it freaking video game accurate. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What do you think about that, Bob? Yeah, sure thing, Fred. Yeah. And this is what you get in Abomination. 93 minutes that I've spent watching this, and I'm going, I could have had a V8. But here I am reviewing or telling you all, or whoever's listening to this, don't watch this movie. Now, if you've seen it, sorry for you. But if you've never seen it, avoid it at all costs. Because if you are familiar with the franchise, it will piss you off. And even if you're not, you'll look at this and go, yeah, this is ridiculous. The plot does not match up with the formula of the video games. When you make a movie based off of a video game, especially a fighting game itself, the plot is simple. You just got a whole bunch of people fighting, beating the crap out of each other. That should be it. Tie a little story into there, but just along at its core, you have people fighting each other, one-on-one style or whatever. It's cool. But this film did none of that. I have no problem with Sean Ferris. I've been a fan of his since he was in the first Never Back Down movie. But for him to play the lead character, Kyo Kusanagi, who was supposed to be half American and half Japanese, man, his portrayal didn't do that character justice at all. Ray Park, been a fan of his since he played as Darth Maul in Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. Him as the main antagonist, Rugal, nothing like his video game counterpart at all. I mean, Park is such a talented martial artist. Why he signed up for this, don't know. Just saying on that. Maggie Q, I enjoy her work in the movies and TV shows that she's done. But she looked nothing like Mai Shiranui from the Fatal Fury nor the King of Fighters video games. Anyone who's ever played those games knows that, well, if you take a look at Mai Shiranui and compare her to Maggie Q, yeah, you see there's a huge difference. And I literally and figuratively mean that. Will Yun Lee as Iori Yuganagi, who is supposed to be a rival of Kyo Kusanagi in the video games, he looked like the only accurate person because in movies like this, they always tend to get a white guy to play as an Asian guy, but to play as his rival, they get the Asian guy to play as his Asian rival. And I'm going, why? And then Terry Bogard, who is the main character of the Fatal Fury franchise, portrayed by David Leitch. Now, I like David Leitch. He does excellent work in action films. Look at the John Wick movies. He's directed a couple of fight scenes in those. He was a fight choreographer for this movie. But he looked like a middle-aged Terry Bogard that was way too older for this shit, more than Danny Glover in the Lethal Weapon series. And the plot, like I said, not matching with the games. I mean, jumping from dimension to dimension, multiverse bullcrap. That is not the plot of the games. It's just a tournament that is set up. People fight, beat the crap out of each other, win a prize, save the world, whatever. But dimension hopping crap did not do this movie well at all. And like I said earlier, for anyone who's seen this, I apologize. But if you plan on watching this, please skip it. You will save 93 minutes of your brain cells by avoiding this film. I'm just saying.